The old man sat alone on the jagged island of Patmos, his weathered hands folded in prayer. His name was John, and he was the last of the witnesses. Exiled and forgotten by Rome, he had made peace with silence. Until the sky cracked open. A voice thundered behind him like a trumpet through a storm. He turned, and what he saw made his knees buckle. There stood one like a son of man, clothed in a robe of blazing white, eyes like fire, feet like molten bronze. In his right hand were 7 stars. From his mouth came a double-edged sword, and his voice was like the roar of rushing waters. "Do not be afraid, write what you see." And so John began. He saw heaven, a throne surrounded by a rainbow, encircled by 24 elders and 4 living creatures with wings and eyes all over. Flashes of lightning and peals of thunder rolled from the throne. In the hand of the one who sat upon it was a sealed scroll, 7 seals, tight and unbroken. None in heaven or earth could open it. John wept, but then came the Lion of Judah, yet he looked like a lamb who had been slain. He took the scroll and heaven erupted in song. As the Lamb opened each seal, judgment and chaos poured onto the earth. The 4 horsemen rode, conquest, war, famine, and death. The earth trembled, the sun turned black, and the stars fell like figs from a shaken tree. Still, worse came. 7 trumpets sounded, and plagues followed. Fire rained down, the seas turned to blood. A star called Wormwood poisoned the waters. The abyss opened, releasing smoke and stinging locusts with the faces of men and the teeth of lions. And then came a woman clothed with the sun, crying out in labor. A red dragon waited to devour her child, but the child was taken up to God. War broke out in heaven. Michael and his angels fought the dragon and cast him down to earth. Beasts rose, one from the sea, one from the earth. They ruled with terror, demanding worship, branding the number 666 into flesh. But those who endured held fast. They bore the mark of God, not man. They sang a new song no one else could learn. Then came 7 bowls of wrath, boils, darkness, scorching heat, and rivers of blood. Babylon, the great harlot, drunk on the blood of the saints, fell in a single hour. Her merchants wept as smoke rose from her ruins. And finally, heaven opened. A white horse thundered forth. Its rider was called Faithful and True. His robe was dipped in blood, and his name was the Word of God. The armies of heaven followed, also on white horses. With the sword from his mouth he struck the nations. The beast and the false prophet were cast into the lake of fire. Satan was bound for 1,000 years. After a final rebellion, fire consumed the enemies of God. Death and Hades were thrown into the lake of fire. The old earth passed away, and John saw a new heaven and a new earth. He saw the holy city, the new Jerusalem, descending like a bride prepared for her husband. God would dwell with his people. There would be no more death, no mourning, no pain. The old order was gone. Behold, I am making all things new. John set down his pen. The vision was complete. The storm had passed, and the Lamb reigned forever.